What's good, YouTube? Coming back at you with another YouTube video today. We're going to be going over zombies on the Season 1 update for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And I already covered most of the stuff on this blog post from another video. So let's dive right into it. So maps, Terminus, addresses an issue where defuse progress was sometimes not saved if the player stopped defusing during the Apocalypse Protocol main quest step. Addressed an issue where entering a Kashmir after completing the main quest would teleport the player to the boss arena and down them. Addresses a issue where loading into a save game after unlocking the Pack-a-Punch machine could cause some doors to have inconsistent collision. Addresses an issue during the main quest where connecting both node connectors at the same time would cause overlapping voice lines. Changes the location of the ammo cache on the seaside path. Then we got Liberty Falls. Updated the first Mangler's arm is blown off to the players drop a Mangler cannon instead of only the first Mangler that spawns. Resolves an issue where Blizzard would not be present during some dialogue. Weapon adjustments. The recent changes to the assault rifles and zombies were unintended carryover from a global weapon tuning pass. We do not intend to inherit all multiplayer weapon tuning without looking at how it affects zombies tunings as well. We have corrected this in the update while also making a pass on increase the damage performance of ARs and zombies. All ARs have their Pack-a-Punch base damage and overall critical damage increase. While you may see the word decrease in a few places, the performance for all the weapons is still incredible and increased overall. Additionally, the HE1 launcher has gotten a buff to become more useful at stopping herds of zombies when Pack-a-Punch. It will now have more stock ammo and larger explosions with more overall damage. And this is a look at all the weapons, what's going to be getting, like, what it's going to do in zombies in general. Yeah, these are great stats. And here's the HE1. That's awesome. And another thing is I'm happy that they implemented zombies into, like, I'm happy that they separated multiplayer from zombies. So if there's a update on a gun on multiplayer, it doesn't affect it in zombies, because if it's barely going to do damage, people ain't going to use that gun or try to go for camos for it. And now we're going to go into bug fixes. Addresses an issue where camos were not being able to apply to zombie builds. Closed an exploit that allows players to have 3 weapons. Addressed the issue where Wallbuy's rarity would reset when loading into a save. Addressed an issue where yellow damage numbers would appear while hitting critical spots with the ray gun. Perks. Quick revive. Dying Wish augment addresses an issue where Dying Wish could activate when diving from large heights while protected from fall damage. Elemental Pop. Addressed the issue where Elemental Pop would prevent normal ammo mods activations. Juggernaut Turtle Shell augment. This is huge, by the way. The turtle shell will now apply damage mitigation when being grabbed by a I can't say the word right, a Mongon. I'm only human. PhD Flopper addresses a issue where diving onto an elevated or inclined surface such as stairs or uphill would not activate the perk. Gobblegums addressed an issue that prevented players revived by near death experience from keeping all their perks. Build upgrades. Adjustments. Adjust the description for Energy Mine no longer says it deals electrical damage to accurately reflect the damage type. Increases the dark layer damage from 20% to 40% of the base zombie's max health per tick. Addresses an issue where an extra charge of field upgrade would be lost when loading into a save. Support. Addressed an issue that could cause the mutant injection to end early when near water. Addressed an issue that allowed players to pick up a sentry gun while using a mutant injection. Reduce self damage from the LDBR. Save and load. Close an exploit that allowed keeping a save file after it's already been loaded. Enemies. Addressed an issue where zombies charms by brain rot could prevent the player from completing an exfil. Addressed an issue where loading a save world dispute the rampage inducer. If it addressed an issue where zombies would throw guts at the end camera if players leave the match to end the game. Terminus. Addressed the issue where rarely the round would not end after killing all zombies. Addressed an issue where could grab the player while slowed. Addressed an issue where the Amaga could pull players into walls, causing them to get stuck. Addressed an issue where diving while being hit by knockback from Patient 13 could push the player farther than intended. Liberty Falls addressed the issue that prevented the abominations from spawning inside fuller Liberty lanes. Addressed an issue where the abomination could fire off a beam to attack before leaving a spawn. Addressed an issue that would prevent one elite from spawning consistently during an exfil round 16 onward. Updated SAM trials that required the players to not take damage to display a progress bar instead of a timer. Terminus addressed a issue where players would be able to use equipment score streaks, fire weapons during the boat race award sequence. XP earn rates addressed an issue where XP was being awarded to all players being used in a asset instead of just the last one. If the two weapons were used in the assist, only the last one used by the player getting the assist will be an awarded XP. Addressed an issue where roll buys would not progress the prestige challenge Valve Town. Addressed a issue where legendary gobblegums would process the ultra prestige. Change full power instead of ultra intended of ultra gobblegums. Challenge full power instead of ultra gobblegums. Addressed an issue where we have updated the decision logic to determine if a player is a AFK during an active match. This should reduce the amount of false positive AFK kicks and zombies. Added a AFK kick warning UI to zombies. Stability addressed an issue where the game could crash when attempting to start a solo match after playing, and split screen addressed an issue where sometimes the player would be unable to save and quit with the error the game failed to save for an unknown reason, try again later, and added numerous stability fixes. If you guys want a link to this blog post for season 1 on Call of Duty's website, I'll link it down below. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the post notification so you never have to miss a video. Peace.